Hey guys, I am back, and we've got Barrel and Blade for November 2024. It's a heavy box. I should have looked at the weight on the thing before I took off the label. Actually, I can hang on, stand by. I can do that. I can look at the thingamabopper, mabooter. Let's see. All right, so on the information, looking online, you know, on the UPS email and everything, 6.4 pounds. This feels heavier than that, though. I got to tell you. So, as always, I have a link to Barrel and Blade in the video description because I love Barrel and Blade. One of the longest running subscriptions that I've been doing on my channel. And I've always stuck with these guys because I've always been very, very happy with what they have to offer. So, you know what? I don't even think I need to cut into this one because the tape just seems to just come right off. All right, so let's see what we've got. Oh, I've gotten a bunch of these ones. Operation 89. Wow, 89. I don't remember what box I started with. I'm gonna have to go and look, and I'll put it in text. So, over the last month, we've heard from dozens of members affected by the last round of hurricanes and requested we focus this month on survival and resiliency. Okay. We went through a lot of our long shelf life food. We've included a 25-year shelf life 72-hour meal kit. That must be what's so heavy. All right, you know what? We're not going to read all this. We're just going to go through it and see. So Barrel and Blade comes in 2 different levels, level 1, level 2. Level 2 is bigger, better, faster. Sometimes it includes just more items. Sometimes it includes fancier versions of the stuff that comes in level 1. We'll see what the deal is as we go. Pathfinder outdoor gear, nice sticker. I'm not sure if it goes with, obviously there must go with something in here, but that is a nice sticker, and I've gotten some Pathfinder stuff in other boxes and I've liked it. So we've got, there is, oh, wow. I've never seen this Mora color combination before, but I think I like it. Of course, you can't go wrong with a Mora. Let's just, I love Ready Hour. Let's get everything out. We just talked about UCO matches and how much I like them. So we've got all this stuff out here and a box for Peter Kitty Cat. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. Well, and a sticker. And on the card, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. Okay, so we are going to go straight down the card. And let me move some stuff out of the way. I wonder if this is a special color combination, because I have never seen this combination before. So we are going to start with the Ready Hour 72-hour food kit. Now, I have a 2-bucket, I think it's like a 2-week food kit by Ready Hour. I really do like the food that Ready Hour makes. It's pretty good stuff. So this is $30 for the 72-hour food kit. Many of you said you depleted your emergency food during the last round of inclement weather. This kit will last you 3 days with 2,000 calories per day and will last over 25 years. So this is a caveat here. Averages 2,000 calories per day for one person. I kind of... Oh, can this open up? Is this already openable? All right, so I'm not ruining anything by opening this. Let's see what they actually have inside this. Homestyle potato soup. This is 4 servings per container, 290 calories per serving. Here's mac and cheese, 4 servings per container, 320 calories. This is, what is this? Maple Grove oatmeal. Again, 8 servings per container, 230 calories per, and creamy chicken flavored rice. Creamy chicken flavored rice, yeah. 4 servings at 490. So, 72 hours, you know, theoretically, technically, each one of these could give you, I guess 1 day's worth of food, kind of, sort of, yeah, you know. I don't know. It depends on your particular serving size. I could, if I wanted to, because I'm a fat pig, I could go through a whole one of these. And I know from experience, I really could, but I wouldn't feel too bad afterwards. I mean, I wouldn't feel too good afterwards. That's what I was trying to say. I'd feel a little bad. But I mean, if they taste good, and some of them do taste pretty good, you know, I could do that. So 4 servings per container at 290. That's 1,160. So, you know, if you start your day with a couple servings of oatmeal and then, you know, one of these throughout the day, there you've got your you know, 2,000 calories a day. These are, I mean, listen, if you're preparing for stuff, these are pretty good to have. Like I said, I mean, I've said a couple times, I really do like the ready hour food. I did a whole unboxing of the buckets. I'll put a link right around here so you can see what came in those whole big buckets. Not bad. Great to have them put away. I'm not upset with this at all. All right, let's move on. Emergency coffee. Well, you know, emergency coffee, because there are people among us who going without coffee is a big emergency. So this is Franklin's Finest extended shelf life, 100% Colombian. Now, I don't know anything about this. I really don't. Open pouch, remove oxygen absorber, spoon 1 rounded teaspoon of Franklin's Finest coffee into your favorite mug. Add approximately 6 ounces of hot water, stir a just amount of water. So I guess this is instant coffee? Yeah. All right, I don't know anything about this coffee. But this is also by Ready Hour, if you notice. Price they give you on this is $12. I should also point out, like, you know, all the prices on this card are usually MSRP. So we'll throw that out there too. Let's see. This has a 25-year shelf life as well. I might do a test of this just to see what it's like. I don't know. Coffee is a nice to have. Obviously, it's not a need to have, but the value of this is that you're going to run into people who are in great. I mean, let's say shit hits the fan. We are in that situation. You are going to run into some of those people that are absolutely just fiending for caffeine. And this, in a barter world, after everything, you know, after the system is gone, whatever, this could be very valuable. Either as a whole, or you could just be like, hey, you want a couple cups of coffee in trade for whatever. So this does have value, you know, prepping in a real shit has gone down situation. It does. So I don't know. I'm on the fence for it right now, but I could see how, you know, you always got to think about, like, what are the outside the box values of these kinds of things. Not just coffee for you, but like what value does this hold in that worst case scenario. So, okay, let's move on. Next, Pathfinder French press kit. So, more coffee. Perfect for making coffee or tea around the campfire. Now, you wouldn't really need this for the instant stuff, but if you wanted to make real coffee, I guess. I have not mastered the art of the French press. I mean, it's simple. I get it. It is simple, but there are people with, like, real techniques to make really good coffee with a French press. This looks very simple as French presses go. I mean, it looks like any other steel camping cook set right there. Let's remove this top. There we go. Oh, that's a terrible sound. So it has internal measurements for your water, and oh, that was a nice dong. You know, the whole way a French press works is you put your coffee or tea or whatever in there with the water, you cook and boil it, and then the press, you push down to filter And so you end up with your actual coffee, tea, whatever you're making on top, and the mesh keeps the grounds to the bottom. Now, like I said, there is a technique to doing this, you know, in different ways. I don't know what they are, but I know that there are like French press experts out there that do it just right. Maybe I'll look into that. If you don't have instant coffee and you want to make coffee and you're out in the field somewhere, this is the way to do it. Now, this could be used for doing any other kind of cooking in it too. You can just put stuff in here. You could load this up with other stuff. You could make soup. You could boil water. You just gotta kind of... It's a little complicated, but you could do it. You could definitely just boil water in this. I mean, if you needed to. So you have that capability. So it's not just for making coffee. And it does... That's a terrible noise, I'm sorry. You do 48 ounces at a time. The price on this, we already... Did I say it or not? I don't know, $22. I don't know. You guys can decide how into making real coffee you are out in the wilderness. That would be the actual value of what this is to you. I think it's nifty. I would give it a try. I haven't, you know... Maybe we'll do a follow-up video using this with some real coffee grounds and see how it goes. Okay. Next, the Esbit Pocket Stove with fuel. And I saw this guy, and these... I've talked about this before. I have been using this kind of stove with trioxane or hexane tablets since I was in high school as a Civil Air Patrol cadet. These are one of the simplest little stoves. I don't know what kind of specific fuel this comes with, but these things burn. They burn well, they burn relatively clean, and you can get replacement fuel for these things, I mean, just about anywhere. It is small, compact, and you can store your fuel. Oh, so we'd have to... That's that fishy smell, I don't know. You could store fuel right in it and carry it with you. And you place your fuel cube in there. It lights very easily through whatever method, and using this for an example, just sits right on there. You do want to make sure you've got nothing flammable underneath this, because it does get pretty hot, and dried brush, leaves, whatever can catch. But this is a reliable method for, you know, cooking. I have to say, it really is. You can also use it like that for a little wider area. Yeah, like that is a little bit too big for this, but it really does. It's a very simple and effective field cooking device. So I'm not upset about getting another one of these. What's the price on this? $16. Some of them come without fuel, some of them come with. I remember the military trioxane tablets. They were like blue. I haven't seen them in a while, but that's what we used to use with these. These are the newer ones. I think they're a little bit cleaner, but not bad. Again, not upset about having another one of these. They're very simple and very reliable. And you theoretically can just use sticks or other flammable stuff to use this to make fire and cook with. It's just these are so great. They burn so readily and so well. So there. Now next we have the UCO fire starting kit. So this is not just the matches. So just recently we had, I thought I saw them over here somewhere. We had the in the Monthly Nightclub Ultimate, we got a set of matches that were basically UCO matches, just branded differently. And I said I am not upset because the UCO... Oh, they're right here. Look at that. Surviveware. Exact same thing, different name. The UCO storm matches, survival matches are incredible, and I love them. I've said that before. They're excellent fire starting devices. They burn in water. You can light it and put it in water and it'll burn. This little kit comes with, so fire starting, you know, I guess we'll call it tinder, kindling, whatever. And unfortunately, I just dumped my matches. So you've got the matches, which do burn very nice and hot for a little bit, and in wind, in rain, in water. And then you've got little fire starters that you can put inside, you know, whatever fire you've made. So you put that in there, you use your match, you go ahead and light that. Replacement strikers for here. And you can, once you know you used everything, just get replacement matches. UCO also sells these fire starters separately. To be honest, I haven't seen this kind of setup with the matches and the fire starter all in one. UCO has these triangle fire starters where the top is match basically, and the bottom of the triangle is this stuff. So you just strike the whole thing, and it starts burning, and you throw it in, and it's very convenient. UCO has some turkeys as far as I'm concerned, but their fire starting gear is excellent, and this is a pretty nifty little setup. I don't want to put too much friction on the matches as I stick them back in. How did they get these all in the first place? I might just take these extra ones and put them, well, there's just one extra, put it in with survive where will it even fit? Yeah, okay. This is $6, absolutely worth it. 100% worth it for this. Love this, love UCO, these matches and their fire starters. Awesome. All right, next, something else we've seen many times. $39. And something else you know, it would have been nice to see something different, but again, not a bad item. The hybrid light puck. So it's a lantern, it's a light. So like this, it's totally waterproof, by the way. Has a solar panel for charging. You can use it as a power bank as well as a light. It's got a little handle here. I've used these in real life. They're great. I love hybrid light stuff. So you can hang it for the lantern value. So like so, now this one needs to be charged. It has these battery indicator lights, and it's on the last one. Like this, you get a little spotlight. Let me turn this off. Get a little spotlight. You get 2 levels. Or, oh, actually, look, it's all the way charged. I lied. I don't know why it was going amber. Or you can open it up like a lantern. And, you know, you can hang that, and not bad. These things are great for emergencies. When we had storms in Florida and we often had power outages, we had lots of hybrid light stuff that I would use, and the kids loved them. They had some of the inflatable ones they take in the bath just to play with in the bath and everything. So I'm sure you can find this for a little less. Remember, the prices are all MSRP. Open that up, if I can open that up. So it's got, you know, a power in to charge it, and it also has a USB port so you can charge things from this. And like I said, the solar panel to charge, you know, when the power's out and everything. These are just really good to have in emergencies, and I really do like them. They don't give you the most light, but in an emergency, they give you enough. So that's really good to have. I probably have about 10 or 12 of them now, and I'm really not upset about it. Not at all. Let's see, next. Rothko 5-gallon water storage bag for $15. All right, we've seen these over and over. Not at all exciting. It is a collapsible 5-gallon jug. You unscrew this, you fill it with water, If it's dirty water, you can put water purification in it. It's got a little spigot here that rotates, opens, and closes. It's got some carry handles. It forms a little cube when it's all filled up. You can use it for drinking water. You can also use it for like non-potable water, for just like washing your hands and stuff. The kind of thing that's really great to have before an emergency. You fill your water up before everything goes to hell, and then you have it. Or everything has gone to hell and you have like a water point, you can then carry it and fill, your water up. It's not one of the most exciting items, but believe me, in a real emergency, it can be a lifesaver for you to collect, purify water or collect clean water to drink. And I remember back when I was a little kid and my dad used to take me camping, we had these things, and that's what we filled our water up with. Some of these, I mean, they're old. They're not a new technology at all. They're very old, but they work. They work very well. The only problem is you leave them in the sun, the water does heat up, and then you're stuck with hot water. So you want to kind of keep them in the shade. And it will taste like plastic from heating up in the sun. Okay. One more item, and I'm excited about this. It's a Mora. What is the model number? It's a basic 511 green dollar red. I feel like I really, again, how Christmassy. I've never seen this color combination. I know I've said that before. So we have a Mora 511 basic in carbon steel. Very green, in your face. You know where the hell this knife is. Mora, I always say Mora needs no introduction, but I always do, because there's always, listen, there was a time where I didn't know what this was at first, so there's people out there new to it. Moras they range from very basic, I say cheap in terms of price, not quality, very cheap knives, to rather expensive, but the thing is, Moras are all built really well, and a Mora knife is going to last you. It's going to be rugged. It's going to be simple. And when I started to teach my boys, about outdoors stuff and bushcraft survival and everything, I started them each off with a Mora 511. I started Ethan off with the carbon because I decided that it was easier to teach him about keeping the knife clean and dry than it was at his age to do sharpening. I just thought it was safer that way, so I wanted the knife that was going to hold the edge a little bit longer. But the older boys, I got them the stainless steel one because I felt a little bit more confident about teaching them how to sharpen the knife, and I thought that was a skill that they should learn. But the Mora 511 is like they call it the basic for a reason. It is a very basic knife. Lightweight, but damn it. Now I feel like an idiot, but there we go. That was all me, not the knife. This does not have a solid 90-degree striking edge for some reason. You can put that on there very easily with some sandpaper or a Dremel. It just has just an ever so slightly rounded edge. I don't know why. I'm not sure. There are a lot of Moras do have that hard 90-degree edge for you to strike with. But it's just a very simple, rugged knife for you to do your outdoors work with. And this color combination is pretty cool. And I'll add it to my collection, and I like it. Now, one thing I don't like about Moras, wow, this is the best retention. I was expecting it to fly out of the sheath here. Moras generally don't have that good retention in the sheath. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. They tend to do that. Some people will make themselves out of paracord or 550 or something to retain it, but that's the only drawback. So always glad to have another Mora in the collection. Overall, in terms of what this box is supposed to be, it's the fishiness smell of these I just can't stand. It's a preparedness box. That's what it's for. For the most part, I think this box prepares you for that. The coffee, that's personal preference. Some people can't live without their coffee. I get it. But we've got water. We've got fire for food. This is yeah, it's a French press, but it can also be used to boil water and cook things in. We've got light and emergency power through, you know, that. We've got a good blade. We've got more fire starting. We've got food, and, you know, and we've got coffee. I think this is a good box. It fits the theme. There's, you know, in terms of like fluff items, all right, we've got the coffee, which is kind of fluff item, but I'm tempted to try it and just see. And like I said, there is value to this in that survival shit hits the fan situation. I mean, take it for what it is. But overall, good box. There's not an unuseful thing in this box. Nothing in here is just like, well, I mean, the sticker. But it's a nice sticker. I mean, you can put it on stuff. But like, they don't also charge you anything for the sticker. So there's not anything that's just in here that's just like an unuseful item. I mean, everything in here has a part to play. So I think it's a pretty good box. I like this box. I'm happy with this box. I can put everything in this box to use for what it's intended and then come up with some other uses besides that. The question is, what do you guys think? What are your, considering the theme of the box, what are your favorite item or items? What are your least favorite item or items? What do you think fits this? What do you think not fits this? You know, how do you feel about it? If you're a subscriber, are you happy this month? Are you not happy? Or if you're thinking about subscribing, does this box push you one way or the other? I don't know. And if you are thinking about subscribing, remember, I have that link in the video description. It is not an affiliate link or anything. I just really like Barrel and Blade. It's a company I feel like I can trust, so I put the link in there. Anyway, thank you guys for spending a little bit more unboxing time with me. I'm curious to see what you guys think of everything that comes in here. Remember that you are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.